And good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Tom Yamas, in for David. And we begin with the coronavirus and that new CDC forecast. As many as 140,000 people could die by the 4th of July. This is an anxious moment as states reopen and people begin to gather in larger and larger numbers again. The toll is already staggering, more than 2 million cases and more than 114,000 lives lost. FEMA's latest map shows where the numbers of cases are highest, especially across the South. North Carolina reporting a single-day high in cases and deaths. Florida with a record number of cases 2 days straight, especially in nursing homes and at farming sites. The hospitalization rate in Texas is up 42% since Memorial Day. Some areas are now putting on the brakes. The city of Nashville is delaying the next phase of reopening to deal with a flare-up, while the governor of Oregon has put a one-week pause on further reopenings as the number of infections there hits a new high. Those numbers are partly going up because of more testing and tracing. But health officials are anxious to put out hotspots before they get out of control. ABC's Victor Oquendo leads us off from Miami.
Tonight, that sobering new warning from the CDC. The coronavirus could kill up to 140,000 Americans by Independence Day. A new analysis from ABC News finding daily deaths are increasing in 13 states and hospitalizations are on the rise in at least 8 states. Florida seeing its second straight day of record cases. The governor blaming the surge on increased testing in nursing homes and agricultural communities, not the protest or the reopening.
We're doing 3 times as many tests a day now than we did at the end of March.
But one expert in Florida disagrees.
The real thing that's going on is we are opening up the economy and not everyone is following the new normal guidelines. That's a problem.
Florida is preparing for a number of firsts. The first live major American sport to bring back a select group of fans will be NASCAR. They'll be racing here at the Homestead Miami Speedway this weekend. Miami's beaches will be open for the first weekend in months. Tonight, Oregon is pulling back from easing restrictions after a record jump. The governor now delaying reopening applications by a week.
We don't make the timeline. The virus makes the timeline.
In Harris County, Texas, which includes Houston, hospitalizations are the highest they've ever been. The sharp increase attributed to Memorial Day gatherings and young people protesting, according to the governor's medical experts.
Some people don't know that the coronavirus is not gone, and they're treating it like it's gone.
Another hotspot, Arizona. The state reporting a record number of new cases. 45% of infections are people between the age of 20 and 44.
What we have is actually a lot of micro epidemics occurring across the country, and each one has their own drivers.
And in Missouri, weeks after these massive Memorial Day pool parties in the Ozarks, a second visitor now testing positive. There is a bright spot in New York tonight, once the epicenter of the pandemic. The governor saying the state has the lowest rate of transmission in the country.
Now is no time to forget what got us here. We have to stay smart.
All right, Victor Oquendo joins us now from Miami. And Victor, we see some people right there behind you dining out. The CDC releasing new guidelines for eating out and even on those all-important family cookouts.
That's right, Tom. As Americans return to some sense of normalcy, the CDC advising check with the restaurant before going. Make sure that the employees are wearing some kind of mask. And if you're heading to a cookout, it's safer to bring your own food. Remember, always wear some kind of face covering and try to maintain social distancing.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.